You got saddlebags, you got a trunk, strap them down on the back, make your girlfriend hold them. So, it's challenging, it's fun, it's cool, fuel efficient, all the above. Differences between cars and motorcycles. What's some of the differences?
Smaller.
Smaller, 2 tires compared to 4 tires.
One rider, up to 2 riders.
Up to 2 riders. Can't have your whole class in there, can you? Louder, some of them are. Yep. All right, let's see. Different controls, need to balance. What's going to happen if I pull up to a red light? What happens when y'all pull up to a red light? Y'all just pull up there, put on the brake, play with the radio. I got to put my feet down. If I don't put my feet down, Clint's going to be over there taking pictures and posting it on Facebook for everybody to laugh at. Smaller, harder to see, fewer lights, exposed to the elements. What about these different controls? What happens if I'm going down the road, or if you're going down the road and somebody pulls out in front of you? What do you got to do? Stop. Got to push the brake, hold the steering wheel. What happens if I'm going down the road and you pull out in front of me? What do I have to do?
Swerve.
I got to get my, I better swerve this up. But in order to shut that bike down, I've got to reach up there. I got to grab that clutch with my left hand. I got to reach up there and grab that front brake with my right hand. Got my right foot on the rear brake, and I got my left foot on the shifter, downshifting, trying to keep them running over. There's a lot going on. Yeah, you get used to it. It happens pretty quick after you've been riding a while, but still there's a lot going on. It ain't just a matter of pushing the brake. So when you pull out in front of somebody, you got to realize it's going to take them longer, and they're having to do more to shut the vehicle down than what you have to do. Right here you got your clutch, right brake, right front brake, all right, front brake on the right handlebar, your rear brake, and your shifter over here. And all 4, 2 arms and 2 legs are getting after it if somebody pulls out in front of them. Motorcycles have 2 wheels, must be balanced. Like I said, if I don't put my wheels down, then it's taking pictures on Facebook. Steer. How do you steer the bike? Leaning on the handlebars and the pegs. How come I can't just turn the handlebars and turn? Ain't gonna work here. You sitting there turning that steering wheel, you can turn any way you want to go. Bike is not steered like that. You steer by leaning and pushing on the pegs. Unless you just backing it up or something, you sit still. Passenger can inadvertently steer a motorcycle. How can a passenger steer a motorcycle?
Leaning over.
Leaning over. How many people y'all seen going down the road, got somebody on the back, and that girl back there got her earphones in, she back there dancing. She can definitely steer that motorcycle. The driver's not aware of it, not paying attention, she can steer them right off in the ditch. It's not a good thing. See something like that going on? Pay attention. Right here, we got 2 lanes of travel. This lane going that way, that lane going that way. This is 3 sections of the lane. You got the left side of the lane, the middle of the lane, the right side of the lane. Which part of that lane does the bike prefer to travel in?
The right.
Right, number 3?
Yeah.
Come on, that's the only guess y'all got?
I mean, there's 2 because.
Anybody else?
2.
I've heard everything but number 1. How come we don't want to ride in the section number 3 right here? How many times y'all been going down the road and look down the side of the road, you got debris, you got leaves, limbs, tires, all that laying down the right side of the road. We like to stay away from that stuff. We don't want to puncture a tire, go down, anything like that. How come we really don't like to ride in the middle of the lane?
We got it right here. Oil.
Oil.
Said it right there.
Oil. Y'all ever seen that black strip down the middle of the lane?
Yeah.
That's oil, hydraulic fluid, transmission fluid, brake fluid. We don't like that stuff. Oil and motorcycles do not go together good unless it's inside the motor. It's the only way it works. How come we'd rather ride in the section number 1? Huh?
You're seen about both lanes.
You're seen by both lanes. Very good. Anything else? Not only are you seen by both lanes,
You
what
can
is it?
see both.
How many motorcycles are, is it legal to drive in one lane? Like, I've seen multiple motorcycles.
You can put them side by side, but you better know the person you're riding with.
Like 3 wide?
You don't ride with just anybody
don't
side
ride
by
three
side.
wide.
Only 2. We're riding this left-hand, we prefer to ride in this left-hand lane because like right here, this person in front of me can see me out of his rear view mirror, he can see me out of his left side mirror, and I can see this car coming at me. This car here is doing something crazy or whatever, I can see him before he gets there. And also, like I said, this car can see me. On the left-hand side of the lane, you're always able to see more, and everybody can see you more. Now, that don't mean that we don't use all 3 sections of the lane. Like you said, if you're riding side by side, or if we're riding with a group, we're going to stagger it, and they're going to ride on both sides of the lane. But we prefer to ride in the left side of the lane. Blind spots. Motorcycles have blind spots? Why would a motorcycle have a blind spot? Helmet? Very good.
Go over rear view.
Very good. Just because I'm on a motorcycle, is it very safe to be driving down the road doing this all day? We got mirrors just like y'all have mirrors. And we rely on them mirrors. Now, don't think we're going to turn around and glance over our shoulder, we change the lane to make sure nothing's there. But we got to rely on our mirrors just like you have to rely on your mirrors. So don't think just because you're on a motorcycle that you don't have blind spots, because we do. Same thing with the cars. It is also difficult to determine the speed of a smaller vehicle that is approaching you. A driver will pull out across the path of a motorcycle because its smaller size makes them think it is further away than it is. To help you, try and use the 2-second rule. Try to judge the speed of the motorcycle for at least 2 seconds before making a decision to move. What does that mean? Anybody know what I'm talking about there? It's telling you that if you're going down the road and you're going to make, let's just say, a left-hand turn. I bet y'all hear that a couple times in this deal. You're going to go down the road and you're going to make a left-hand turn. And there's a motorcycle coming at you. What this is telling you is you need to look at that object that's coming at you for at least 2 seconds before you make a decision to make a move. Because it takes your brain up to 2 seconds to looking at something to tell how fast that object is moving and how far it is away. You can't just glance down there and say, oh, there's a vehicle coming, I can make it, and glance back. It don't give you enough time, because you cannot tell in that split second if that vehicle's going 30 miles an hour or if it's going 100 miles an hour. And if it's going 100 miles an hour, you ain't got time. So always look at something 2 seconds. If you're pulling out a Mackey D's with your Big Mac and your large fries, and you look down here and something's coming, look at it for 2 seconds. Just give it, don't just glance. Make sure you know how fast that vehicle's coming at you before you pull out in front of it. If you pull out in front of a bike, it could be the biker's life. Pull out in front of a truck, it could be yours. No matter what it is. Truck, bike. With a bike, you're probably going to win. With the truck, the truck's going to win. So always give you that 2 seconds, either direction, especially on a left-hand turn. If you're going to pull out in front of somebody, it could be your life or it could be their life. And either one ain't good.
You know what? I think that waitress was flirting with me.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean? I still got it.
In your dreams, Romeo. She was just being nice.
You know, motorcycle accidents aren't accidents at all. Too many are crashes caused by inattentive drivers who just pull into oncoming traffic with little more than a glance. I'm DMV Commissioner Nancy Naples, asking you to please watch for motorcycles.
What kind of turn was that? Left-hand turn. Did he pay? He didn't pay no attention at all, much less 2 seconds, right? Biker probably got injured on that. What happened if that had been an 18-wheeler? Would have probably killed her. That's what I'm saying. Just because you're making a left-hand turn, it's not always about a bike. A truck will kill you. You'll kill the biker. Could possibly. So pay attention. Almost every time I'm on the road, I see someone at a hurry at a stop sign. They come to a stop and immediately start creeping forward. And they slow down to a rolling stop, which any cop will happily tell you is not a stop at all. Try to show a motorcycle that you see him and respect his right of way. How many people see that happen all the time? People pull up the red or stop sign, just keep on rolling through it, or they'll pull up there, they'll stop, and then they'll start creeping forward as you're driving down the road. Makes you feel like they're going to pull out in front of you. Do it every day.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Make sure, if you're stopped up there at that stop sign, stop. Look. Make sure the person knows that you see them and that you're not going to pull out in front of them. It just takes a second. Stop at that stop sign. Let the person go. and proceed on your way. But if you're steadily creeping forward, it makes the person coming at you think they don't know if you're gonna stop it or if you're gonna pull out in front of them. So always make eye contact and make sure that they know that you're seeing them. What do we got right here? What are these people doing? Anybody know what they might be doing? Could be a fundraiser. Could be a funeral. Most of the time it ain't just a Sunday ride with that many bikes. Most of the time it's a fundraiser, a funeral, or something of that nature. You see something like this? Don't try to merge in the middle of them. If they're coming down the highway, pull over and let them go. You try to merge in the middle of them, it could cause something bad. Up in Arkansas a couple years ago, had the Patriot Guard Riders up there. You know how many here know who the Patriot Guard Riders are? Nobody?
One behind you.
What do they do? Your dad's in it? They escort fallen soldiers that have been killed overseas or anywhere, actually. Anyway, they was up in Arkansas and they was going down the interstate on a funeral, escorting a fallen soldier. This little lady decided that she's getting on the interstate. She decided they didn't move over for her. They didn't move over fast enough. She killed two of them. It's not worth it. They're going to be gone in a few seconds. Let them go. Carry on about your day. That way everybody's safe. What about right here? What's wrong with that bike right there? You right there? No headlight. Could be burnt out. But the older bikes don't have headlights where they come on automatically. Some of them forget to turn them on. All the new bikes come on automatically. So don't think just because you don't see them, they ain't there. Look for them, listen for them, and pay attention when you're driving. Know what's going on around you. What about right here? What do you see? Raining? So don't let the bad weather make you think motorcycles won't be on the road. Like I said a while ago. Sometimes it's the only form of transportation. Other times we might be out on a sunny day riding and the bottom fall out of it.
Like Thursday in the snow.
Huh?
Like Thursday in the snow.
Yeah, like Thursday in the snow. Clint decided to finally ride in the snow. Anyway, what do you see up here? It's hard to see on that wall. What's that right there? Car, motorcycle. Just because it's raining, don't think there ain't going to be bikes on the road. Don't cut them corners short, stuff like that, because you think, oh, there ain't nobody out here. They're going to be out there. What's this right here?
Left.
Left what? Left-hand turn. What's that? Right-hand turn. Very good. Stop. What else does it mean? How many of y'all see going down the road, you see a bike coming this way, a bike going that way, sticks his hand down there? Is he stopping? Saying, hey, how you doing? Have a good day. Ride safe. Anytime you not necessarily stopping when you put a hand down like that. Might be slowing down. Might be fixing something going on up ahead and letting you know that they're slowing down. Don't pay attention. All feel like I'll tell you about that one in just a second.
Going down the road.
Yes, just driving down the road. Run over.
Watch this.
Red light. Watch this. What would have saved that biker right there? 2 seconds. 2 seconds would have saved both of them. What happened to all the people in these cars? Nothing. They had to take the car to the body shop and they went to the house. What about the bikers?
Broken bones,
Maybe dead. Hopefully they're just at the hospital. All these are actual wrecks or accidents. Whichever one you want. The first one was a lady lawyer. Rides motocross on the weekends. She thought it'd be cool to wear her helmet cam to work that day and see what would happen. She caught her own wreck. Happens every day. You got to pay attention. Statistics. National Highway Safety Administration statistics. These are vehicle injuries, fatalities, motorcycle injuries, and motorcycle fatalities. What's going on right here? It's going down, huh? Why are vehicle injuries going down?
More safe.
Safer cars, more airbags, more technology. Fatalities going down, except for in 05, I guess they had a bad spurt, probably had a bunch of snow or something, I'll say. What about motorcycle injuries? What's happening here? Going up until 08. Fatality going up until 09. Why is that?
Because more people are getting aware.
More people in the country, more people riding. Started going down in 08. Guess what they started doing in 08? Started teaching motorcycle awareness and safety. Did it have anything to do with it? We hope so. We hope that's what's causing it to go down. We want y'all to be aware of bikes. Pay attention to bikes. All right, about 45% of the motorcycle accidents are single vehicle type rider error. What does that mean? Huh? Can't hear nobody. It's a motorcycle's fault. Like that first video you was watching, overriding their ability, riding faster than their ability, something like that. Or just don't know, not paying attention to the road, something like that. That's why it keeps not clicking. 55% involved 2 or more vehicles, one of which violated the motorcycle's right-of-way. What does that mean? Pulling out in front of you? Left-hand turn. Pulling out in front of the bike. 55%. It's over half. A third of these are rear-ending of motorcycles. Why is it so common to rear-end a motorcycle?
Because they're hard.
They're not a threat. I'm not a threat to you. You're in this big old car. A little motorcycle can't hurt you. So people tend to look around the motorcycles.
Past it.
And look past them, look around them, past them. And then in that case, they ride too close to them. And they're not paying attention to them because they're trying to look around them. 2/3 are crossing or turning into the motorcycle's path of travel. What is that? Left-hand turn. Left-hand turn is the most dangerous turn you can make in a vehicle.
Period.
Period. The most dangerous turn you can make in a vehicle. Anytime you're pulling up in that turning lane to turn into Wally World, you really need to pay attention. I like Wally World, can you tell? I make your days too. But you're pulling into Wally World, if you're pulling up there and you looking ahead, something's coming, and it's a bike, maybe he's having one of them days he just feels like he wants to get out there and act a fool, and he's running 100 down the airline, you've got to look at him to make sure that you know how fast he's going before you pull out in front of him. For your sake and his. My future's so bright I have to wear shades. I left mine at home because my day's been a little dim. What does that mean? Huh? I'm hard of hearing, you got to speak up. That's why I talk so loud.
You'd have glasses on.
Of the car's headlights? Think about this. How old are y'all? 15, 16, 17? Right, most of you? Anybody? What y'all gonna do in the next couple of years? Graduate high school? Maybe go to college? Some of you gonna get a job?